The first filibuster in the United States Congress happened in 1790. It was used by lawmakers from Virginia and South Carolina who were trying to prevent Philadelphia from hosting the first Congress. Since then, the filibuster has been employed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. It's been employed on legislative matters. It's been employed on procedural matters relating to the president's nominations for cabinet and sub-cabinet posts, and it's been used on judges for all those years. One scholar estimates that 20% of the judges nominated by presidents have fallen by the wayside, most of them as a result of filibusters.
The nuclear option abandons America's sense of fair play. It's the one thing this country stands for, not tilting the playing field on the side of those who control and own the field. I say to my friends on the Republican side, you may own the field right now, but you won't own it forever. And I pray God when the Democrats take back control, we don't make the kind of naked power grab you are doing.
But if the right of free and open debate is taken away from the minority party and the millions of Americans who ask us to be their voice, I fear that the already partisan atmosphere in Washington will be poisoned to the point where no one will be able to agree on anything. That doesn't serve anyone's best interest, and it certainly isn't what the patriots who founded this democracy had in mind.
As long as I am the leader, the answer is no. I think we should just forget that. That is a black chapter in the history of the Senate. I hope we never, ever get to that again, because I really do believe it will ruin our country.
A showdown is looming in the Senate today over filibuster rules. Majority Leader Harry Reid is threatening to use a so-called nuclear option. It could change the rules, making it easier to confirm President Obama's nominees for some top White House jobs.
This isn't about Democrats versus Republicans. It's about making Washington work, regardless of who's in the White House.
Before dawn on July 16, 1945, at the Alamogordo Army Air Base in New Mexico, a small band of military and civilian technicians waited nervously. In the control shack was Dr. J.R. Oppenheimer, who, assisted by Dr. I. Rabi and others, had directed the making of the bomb itself.
The automatic control's got it now. Rob, this time the stakes are really high.
It's going to work all right, Robert, and I'm sure we'll never be sorry for it.
Mr. President.
Majority Leader.
I raise a point of order that the vote on cloture under Rule 22 for all nominations other than that for Supreme Court of the United States is by majority vote.
So under the precedent set by the Senate, today, November 21st, 2013, the threshold for cloture on nominations, not including those to the Supreme Court of the United States, is now a majority. That is the ruling of the chair.
Over the past 5 years, we've seen an unprecedented pattern of obstruction in Congress that's prevented too much of the American people's business from getting done. Today's pattern of obstruction, it just isn't normal. It's not what our founders envisioned. A deliberate and determined effort to obstruct everything, no matter what the merits, just to refight the results of an election, is not normal. And for the sake of future generations, we can't let it become normal. So, I support the step a majority of senators today took to change the way that Washington is doing business.